What's up, Taiwan? I'm Eric Gao with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Starting off with local news, President Tsai will meet U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy in the coming weeks. That's according to media reports. Bing Wong has the details.
For months now, rumors have swirled about a potential visit by U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy to Taiwan. But that trip may now be on ice. According to the Financial Times, President Tsai Ing-wen and Kevin McCarthy will visit each other in America. That's set to happen when she transits through California on a planned trip to Central America. When asked for comment, Taiwan's foreign ministry neither confirmed nor denied the reports.
如果总统有确认的出访安排，外交部会主动的对外说明，但是目前并没有相关资讯可以说明。外交部也请媒体在报道前请妥为查证。
Any formal meeting between U.S. and Taiwanese officials are likely to anger China. Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan last year, the first by a sitting speaker in 25 years, triggered unprecedented military drills by China. This meeting outside of Taiwan may help lower tensions. But according to media reports, Speaker Kevin McCarthy hasn't ruled out visiting Taiwan in the future. Klein Wong and Bing Wong in Taipei for TaiwanPlus.
Meanwhile, Chinese Communist Party leader Xi Jinping has issued a rare public rebuke of the United States. He criticized the U.S.'s, quote, containment of China. Xi's remarks were reported by state-run news agency Xinhua. He said the U.S. was leading Western countries to suppress China, which presents a great challenge to his country's future development. Chinese officials have frequently taken aim at the U.S. in recent years over topics ranging from Taiwan to COVID-19. But Xi has avoided direct criticism in his published comments. The English readout of his latest speech made no mention of the U.S. In regional news, North Korea says that any effort to shoot down one of its test missiles would be considered a, quote, clear declaration of war. That's according to North Korean state media. The comments were reportedly made on Tuesday by Kim Yo-jong, the powerful sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. She blamed upcoming joint military exercises between the United States and South Korea for heightened tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. Kim also warned that North Korea could fire more missiles into the Pacific Ocean. These threats come just days before the U.S. and South Korea are due to conduct large-scale Freedom Shield military exercises. The drills are scheduled to begin on March 13th and will last for 10 days. A devastating oil spill is threatening the livelihoods of fisheries workers in the Philippines. Many have expressed concern about their futures.
Yung pangaraw-araw po na kinikita ko, ay yun po ay naibigay ko sa aking anak kung ako po'y makahuli. At saka hindi lang po yan sa pagkain namin, ay napakalaking bagay po ang pagkakameron ng oil spill dito. At ngayon nga po, pinagbawalan kami ng sangguniang bayan na huwag mangisda. E di yan po ay malaking dagok sa amin kasi wala na kami pagkukunan.
The disaster began when the oil tanker, the MT Princess Empress, capsized last week. It spilled around 800,000 liters of industrial fuel off the coast of the country's central islands. Almost 20,000 fisheries workers were banned from setting sail as authorities attempted to contain the spill. Locals are being told not to eat seafood purchased near the site. Oil contains high levels of toxic chemicals that are dangerous to humans and to wildlife. Major spills are economically and ecologically damaging. The company that owns the sunken oil tanker met with government officials on Monday. It offered assurances that it would not evade responsibility. Prague Zoo in the Czech Republic has welcomed a new addition to their menagerie, a Taiwanese pangolin. Rick Lauer reports.
This is Prague Zoo in the Czech Republic. Last month, it welcomed a new resident, a baby endangered Taiwanese pangolin, the first to be born in Europe.
The baby is still completely dependent on mother. She is suckling her milk. The start of life was very hard for this baby. We have struggled 2 weeks to save her. Thanks to the know-how from the Taipei Zoo, we have managed, and now she is doing very, very well.
The new pup is the offspring of Runholtang and Gorbao, a pangolin pair gifted to Prague by Taiwan's Taipei Zoo last year, and comes as a friendship between the two countries blossoms.
The pangolins are special animals. Now the most heavily trafficked animals, the most poached mammals on the earth. So from this point of view, our pangolins are for us the ambassadors of pangolin world.
In 2019, Prague broke off its sister city status with Beijing after China insisted an updated agreement named Taiwan, a free and democratic country, as part of China's territory. Prague and Taipei then became sister cities. Despite China's protests, the Taiwan-Czech relationship is growing. Prague is emerging as a valuable new ally in the West and a diplomatic success for Taipei against Chinese pressure. Taiwan zoologists also hope that this new pangolin family is the start of a breeding program that could bring these little creatures all over Europe. Leon Lien and Rick Lauert in Prague, Czech Republic for TaiwanPlus.
Back in Taiwan, the Interior Ministry predicts that close to 4 million workers will retire in the coming 9 years. That would be the biggest wave of retirements that Taiwan's workforce has ever seen. As John Van Trieste reports, it's a symptom of the country's low retirement age and a population crunch that shows no signs of reversing.
Every day, the clerks in this office get a close-up look at how fast Taiwan's population is aging. This is the Bureau of Labor Insurance. Among other duties, they're charged with overseeing Taiwan's pension system. It's a busy place as more and more people reach retirement age, and in the years ahead, it's set to get even busier. The Interior Ministry says almost 3.8 million people will leave the workforce in the coming 9 years. That's around 16% of Taiwan's total population. For government officials, this will come as no surprise. But the question of how to shore up the pension system and public services remains. Taiwan's birth rate is still the world's lowest, and 2022 saw the fewest number of births in the country's history.
劳保基金的水库进水量越来越少，但是出水量越来越多啊，那这就会导致水位会下降，而且是下降的速度越来越快。
The aging population isn't the only reason the workforce is shrinking so quickly. Taiwan's legal retirement age is 65, but the law allows people to retire even earlier if they have worked a certain number of years. Out on the streets, people seem to like things this way.
60到65吧。
55到60左右是差不多的吧。
But even for those who'd like to keep working, there are relatively few opportunities. And the ageism in the workplace is a big issue, despite a 2019 law aimed at tackling it. A health ministry survey found most of what it called older workers have a hard time finding jobs, with more than 70% citing their age as a major obstacle. As a result, Taiwan has one of the region's lowest employment rates for people 65 and over, just under 10% as of the end of January. With ageism widespread, a stagnant birth rate, and a negligible net migration rate to fill in the gaps, Taiwan is facing multiple challenges, and with few solutions in sight. Eason Chen and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Dozens of people gathered in northern Taiwan on Monday to lie next to the country's biggest reclining Buddha statue. The over 40-meter-long statue is one of the attractions at Liufu Village Amusement Park in Hsinchu County. Monday marked an important date in the Buddhist spiritual calendar. It's said to be the day that Buddha laid down and attained nirvana. Participants said they hoped that being alongside the giant figure would help bring them good fortune. Buddhism is one of Taiwan's major religions, and both locals and foreigners were at this event. Did you know that your dog's nose is not just for booping? It can also be doggy ID. A company in South Korea is making that happen. The company has created an app that scans your pet's unique nose print. The app uses AI to capture the pet's biometric information. For dogs, that means their nose print, and for cats, that means their face shape. The app can also help people find their lost pets. If someone finds the animal, they can identify it using this app. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, enjoy these images of a tea farm flanked by towering mountains in Tsai County in central Taiwan. I'm Eric Gao. Take care and see you next time.